Children, today we are going to learn chapter 6 and the name of the chapter is Ratio and Proportion. Let me explain what is ratio and proportion. Suppose if I write 3:2, then we can express 3:2 as 3/2. Such expressions are called ratio. And suppose, what is the meaning of proportion? Let me explain. Suppose we have a ratio 2:4, then we can write 2:4 as 2/4, and 2/4 we can cancel and make it 1/2. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 1/2. Let me write it equation 1. Suppose we have one more ratio 4:8, and we can write it as 4/8, but we can simplify and make it 1/2. 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So you could see it is equation 2. You could see here 2:4 also has become 1/2. 4:8 also has become 1/2. Both of them look different, but the result is same. So when the two ratios have same result, such ratios we can say it is proportion. So from equation 1 and 2 we can say this both the ratios are proportion. Now let me also explain one more new property, and that property's name is componendo and dividendo. I have written here by applying componendo and dividendo. Suppose we have a question, or let me explain componendo dividendo with the help of an example. Suppose we have a plus b by a minus b equal to c plus d by c minus d. And now how to apply componendo and dividendo in this expression? You just see it. Please note it down very carefully. What we should do, as a plus b is numerator and a minus b is denominator, we have to write the numerator 2 times, like a plus b at the top and a plus b at the down. That means at the denominator. That means the numerator will go up and down. Next, we should put plus and minus. And then it is time to write denominator. Now who is denominator? A minus b. So same a minus b. And here also I should write a minus b. But why I wrote plus? Let me explain. Because this minus and this minus will multiply and this minus will become plus. That means what I have to do is that I have to write numerator 2 times, denominator 2 times, but here plus and here minus. But in case of minus, here symbol will change, and in case of plus, the denominator symbol doesn't change. One more time I will apply componendo dividendo on the right hand side. Now suppose you have c plus d here. You can see here this c plus d I have to write 2 times, like c plus d on the top as numerator, c plus d on the down in the form of denominator. Now this c minus d will go up and down, but here I should put plus and here minus, just like this. Here I have applied plus, here minus. Now same c minus d I will write here, but why here c minus d became c plus d? Because this minus into minus is plus. That means what is componendo and dividendo? One more time let me explain. What we do, we write numerator 2 times, we also write denominator 2 times, but one time with plus, one time with minus. And in case of minus, denominator if has got minus, it becomes plus, and had it been plus, then it would have become minus. So we should apply componendo dividendo both side, right hand side and left hand side, left hand side and right hand side. Now here what happened? Plus b minus b got cancelled. Then who remained? A plus a. A plus a is 2a. Here plus a minus a got cancelled. Then who remained? Plus b plus b. Plus b plus b is 2b. Here same thing. D got cancelled. Why? It is plus and minus. Then who remained? C plus c. That is 2c. Here Who got cancelled? Plus c minus c. Then who remained? D plus d is 2d. As we know, numerator denominator, if the number gets cancelled, we should cancel. So 2 got cancelled here, 2 got cancelled here. So who remained? A by b, c by d. That I wrote here. A by b equal to c by d. So this is the property of componendo and dividendo. So let us solve one question using this property, componendo and dividendo. Very interesting, children. It is exercise 6b, page number 69. Question number 8. Question is solve for x. Solve for x means find the value of x. But you have to use the properties of proportion. Now, the property in this question, here it means to say componendo and dividendo. Directly they did not write componendo dividendo, but they wrote properties. So the name of the property is componendo and dividendo. Now how to apply? This is question number 4. Question number 8, 4. This question is in the book. You can see this. Root over x plus 1 plus root over x minus 1 by root over x plus 1 minus root over x minus 1. And on the right hand side we have 4x minus 1 by 2. So from here we have to find the value of x. So let us start. Now we are going to apply componendo and dividendo. Now how do we write componendo and dividendo? You all know the numerators and denominators are repeated and it is written for 2 times. Like both the numbers, both the expression on the numerator we will write up and down. That is, on the numerator part also we will write, on the denominator part also we will write. So same thing, root over x plus 1 plus root over x minus 1. I wrote here on the top also and I wrote on the down part also. Both part I wrote. Root over x plus 1 plus root over x minus 1. Root over x plus 1 plus root over x minus 1. Next, in componendo dividendo we apply plus minus. Like here we have applied plus minus. Plus minus. Same thing, plus minus. Now it's time to write denominator. Who is denominator? Root over x plus 1 plus root over x minus 1. So same denominator I wrote here up and down. You can see root over x plus 1 minus root over x minus 1. Same denominator I wrote here. And here root over x plus 1. But here why I did not write minus? Because this minus and this minus multiplies and becomes plus. Just like here. It has become plus here also, here also. Same thing here also, it is plus. As rest is all same. And here you can see that 4x minus 1 on the top, 4x minus 1 on the bottom part. That is on numerator also, denominator also. But here we have 2, so plus 2 and minus 2. Why? Because denominator also we have to write up and down. So one time with plus, one time with minus. So both sides, after applying componendo and dividendo, I wrote here by componendo and dividendo. But here x minus 1, root over x minus 1, root over x minus 1. It is in plus, it is in minus, got cancelled. And here in the bottom part, denominator part, root over x plus 1, root over x plus 1 got cancelled. Why? Because it is in plus, it is in minus. So plus minus same, expressions get cancelled. And here we could not cancel because none of them are equivalent to each other, and there is plus minus but they are not equal to each other. So we did not cancel on the right hand side. Now after cancellation what happened? Root over x plus 1, root over x plus 1. So I can write like mango plus mango is 2 mango. Similarly, root over x plus 1 plus root over x plus 1 is 2 root over x plus 1, because there is 2 times. And here root over x minus 1 plus root over x minus 1. I can write 2 root over x minus 1. And here 4x minus 1 plus 2. Minus 1 plus 2 is plus 1. And minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. So our result is 4x plus 1, 4x minus 3. Here again 2 gets cancelled. After getting cancelled, only root over x plus 1, root over x minus 1 remains. As we have to find the value of x, but x is in the root over. So we are bound to remove root over. That's why To remove root over, I wrote by squaring both sides. Now it is said whenever there is root over and if we put square, root over gets vanished. Like you can see here, same thing I wrote here but whole square. Same thing I wrote here, whole square, because squaring both sides. And why? To remove root over. Now automatically because of square, root over gets vanished. Then only who remains? X plus 1 by x minus 1. But here there was no root over, that's why there was no root over, so we have to make a formula. We can say it is a formula of a plus b whole square and it is a formula of a minus b whole square. Who is a here? 4x. Who is b here? 1. So I can say a square means 4x whole square plus 2ab. ab means 4x into 1 plus b square. b square means 1 square. And denominator part, a square means 4x square. 4x whole square minus 2ab. 2 into 4x into 3 plus 3 whole square. 3 whole square is b square. So now in the next page I will explain after what comes after this step.